Hello, Aries. Welcome to your April 2023 tarot reading. I hope this is not an indication of how this reading is going to go. But already I can tell you there might be some stuff going on with your throat chakra if I'm stumbling over my words already. So, all right, Aries, these messages are for the collective. If you're looking for a personal reading, you can schedule on crystallizewithkate.com. So starting right off, I want to talk about the overall theme of what you might be experiencing in the month of April, Aries. And we have Sun and Stars. This is from the Everyday Witch Oracle. I don't use this deck nearly as much as I should, so I will say that. The imagery that's really standing out the most to me is the sun in the background and then the cat looking through the telescope. I think that you have your eyes set on something bigger. It's like you're looking at either a future goal or a future vision that you have. You have your eye on the bigger picture here. And although there might be certain areas of your life that you're not 100% happy with right now, you're looking, you know that you're doing what you have to do now to get to where you want to be. All right? You're starting to incorporate things that light you up, that make you feel more loved and loving. That red rose in her hair is really standing out. So sensuality, intimacy, romance could be really important for you in the month of April. And also happy birthday, right? Happy birthday, Aries. But yeah, those are the main things that are standing out to me right now. Some of you might be getting really in touch with your intuition, really in touch with maybe like a witchy side as well. That moon and the stars down in the bottom right-hand corner are standing out to me. So some of you might be investigating either witchcraft or working with the moon phases, maybe spirituality, maybe you're trying to heighten your intuition. There's something that's happening. Like the third eye is really standing out to me right now. So keeping all of this in mind, we will continue through the reading. So I have so many decks here right now. I probably should limit myself, but I don't. Okay, what does Aries need to know? Okay, yeah, there's some new journey that you're going on. And right on this Fool card, in the top right-hand corner, there's that sun peeking out, see? And then there's the sun behind this person's head, too. So the message of the sun is important. Well, I mean, this is for Aries. We're in April. Obviously, Aries is your sun sign if you're watching this video. I mean, not necessarily. It could be your rising or your moon sign or Venus, you know. Anything could apply. Maybe you're interested in an Aries and that's why you're watching this video as well. But yeah, there's some new type of journey that you're going on. And that little like purse imagery there is standing out. So I'm hearing some of you are packing your bags. You're moving on to the next thing. You're starting this new journey. And so yeah, I definitely feel like this card has a lot of Fool card themes. It has the sun. There's a rose on both of these. Their animal companion there. They've got the red accents on the sleeves. Yeah, it's just really cool. They're both looking up. I think that you guys, your cards and you're looking up. You're looking at the big picture of something. And you're open and ready to start a new journey. I feel like there's an element that's holding you back. And maybe it's a conversation that needs to be had. This Two of Swords is standing out. So the Two of Swords is usually somebody who's at a crossroads. I can choose to take this road or take this road. I can choose to stay where I'm currently at. in what's very familiar, or I can choose to step out onto my own and into this journey. I don't know exactly where it's going to take me. I don't know the how or necessarily the when, but I know and I understand the end goal. I understand the why this needs to happen. So I think that understanding that you're beginning this new journey, you're going to have to make the decision to, I feel like you're going to have to make the decision to cut something out, right? When we're working on manifesting something, part of what comes with the manifestation process is the moment of chaos or the moment of loss, right? Everything is about an equal balance, an equal give and take. And you can't receive without there being some type of sacrifice. That's just generally how it works. So when you're working on manifesting something, if you're manifesting this new journey, this dream, this vision that you have, don't be surprised if there's a lot of shakeups in your life and you have to make some important decisions. Now, I do have to say that this is a beautiful energy. We have the 9 of Cups. So this is wish fulfillment, wishes come true, manifestations coming to fruition, beautiful things coming in for you, okay? Your wishes are being granted. This is like that genie in Aladdin, right? I'm getting that reference right now. This is your genie granting your wish. So set your sights high. Set your intentions, your goals, your dreams high. And you have a lot of spiritual support right now to be able to get whatever it is that you want. Now, I'm going to use the Rebel deck because this is very raw and honest and brutal. If you do not like swearing, first of all, I'm not the reader for you because I have a bad potty mouth. And second of all, you might just want to skip over this part because there's bound to be a swear word in this deck. All right, what else does Aries need to know for the month of April? Sorry if I'm making my camera shake as well, or if this is too noisy in the microphone, but it'll be okay. All right, we have a few cards here. You look like a shit show. You are a hot mess. Fact. Clean yourself up. Okay. This could also be like, I get a feeling that there's too much going on at once. That you need to like cut something out, make a choice, narrow something down. Maybe you have a lot of ideas and you're narrowing it down to just 2. But right now, this is kind of like your mind is all over the place. You look like a shit show. You're a hot mess. Fact. Clean yourself up. Also, this could be your card, like if your house is looking like a hot mess, if your house is looking like a disaster, do some inventory, do some organizing, get rid of some stuff. It is time. Do a purge. Okay? Believe what you see. Face reality or live in fucking la la land. Choose bravely. Oh, I love that. Choose bravely. You know? I do feel like some of you are in a situation where it's not ideal right now, but you know that this is kind of what you have to do for a limited amount of time, but you will very soon be in the position where you have to make that important choice. Do I continue living the way that I've been living, or do I honor myself and my dreams and my goals and what I'm envisioning for my life and bravely choose to go into that? And the reality is you can't get to your dream, your end goal, by doing the same thing that you've been doing that obviously has not been working. Okay, so that's a little bit of that reality check that some of you need. Believe what you see. You have your sights set on something high. You have your head held high here. You have this new dream, this goal, this vision that wants to come through for you. But you have to face the reality that you're not going to get that if you keep choosing the same old thing. And then this card, you might be feeling like a power surge. So this is a lightning bolt. I am feeling, because there's a lot of red accents on this card, there's a red rose up there. You might be feeling motivated or creative in that type of way. And I know that the words on the back of this card are not going to indicate necessarily that. Says, figure shit out on your own. Yes. I know that sometimes when we are manifesting something, we have a big dream, a big goal. For example, your dream is, I want to own my own business where I am a florist. This is just an example. But you're working in a factory and you haven't taken any steps to become a florist. Maybe you've taken a few classes or learned a few things here and there, but you haven't put in any other work besides that. But you're really working on manifesting it, but you haven't taken the steps that you need to. Sometimes spirit will step in and they will make you get laid off from your job, from your factory job. That's that bit of motivation. It's the chaos. It's the shakeup that I was talking about that can happen when you're manifesting something. To help get the ball rolling on pushing you towards where you're supposed to be. But yeah, this is spirit also saying, figure shit out on your own, because if you don't, we're going to come in and it's going to be a shock. You know, whatever plan we put in place is probably going to be a little bit rougher and more of a shock than if you just take the initiative, figure shit out on your own, and take the appropriate action on it. So yeah, those cards are a little bit harsh, but sometimes it's what we need to hear. All right, so let's see what else we have. I'm going to talk about some potential challenges. Oh, that deck did not want to shuffle for me. We're going to try one more time. Yep, it was just me. It was just me. What are some challenges? Things not falling into place properly. That's a message right there. Me trying to shuffle the cards and them not going together right away. Sometimes it's going to feel like things aren't falling into place. It's going to feel a little bit rocky at times. So it's going to make you question things like, is this really not meant for me? But it's not all going to be smooth sailing. Spirit wants you to be very aware of that. 7 of Cups, yeah. And I put it right next to this 2 of Swords. You could be facing a lot of options. Either a lot of options coming at you, a lot of opportunities, and you don't know which path to take. Maybe you're thinking about taking a new class and there's just an overwhelming amount of ads on social media and you're like, I don't know which class I want to take because there's just so many options. If you're looking for a relationship, there could be a lot of people interested in you at this time. And you're not sure, like you don't want to go down the same path. You don't want to have your next relationship be with somebody who is very similar to one from the past. I'm getting some type of message here with like the snake. It's almost like, oh geez, and then I think this is a bat wing, but I honestly, when I first saw that, I saw a pig with wings, and then I heard lipstick on a pig. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff trying to come in right now. There could be somebody coming into your life that looks really good initially, and you might be really attracted to them, or maybe this could be a friendship, or take this as you will. Maybe it's a job opportunity. This offer is going to look really good, but there's something underneath it that is going to be exposed and revealed. It's like the snake is going to shed its skin and it's going to look totally different underneath than what it did before. The lipstick is going to get washed off the pig and you're going to realize, oh, this isn't as pretty or as great as I thought it was going to be. And this is also about temptation. You're going to be really tempted to take that offer that looks the most like sparkling and awesome, but there's something underneath it that you need to be aware of. So definitely potential challenge warning from Spirit for you. We have the 4 of Cups. I do have to say that when I first looked at it, it was in reverse. I feel like part of the challenge is getting out of your head. All right. And sometimes you get so consumed by the options, and if things aren't going the way that you had envisioned, sometimes we just want to like completely put a stop to it, right? It's either all or nothing. So patience is going to be important, and I know that that's a hard message, but patience is important. Understand that sometimes things aren't going the way we had envisioned because the outcome is going to be so much better than anything we could have envisioned for ourselves. So that could be a challenge, is getting out of your head and being able to move forward, not getting stuck in your head, not getting stuck in your emotions, and not giving up. We have the World card. I think that some of you have your sights set really high on something, and I think that you aren't exactly sure what it's going to look like, but you know how you want to feel, and that's the most important part. So you're figuring out, maybe what does this end goal look like? And I feel like there's a little bit of confusion in there, is like, how am I going to get there? Which opportunity is going to lead me to my end goal? And again, the Two of Swords has come out just in a different deck. So making a decision, there's some important decision that needs to be made here, and it's going to be a challenge for you. You're not 100% sure which way you want to go on it. So I'm going to pull one last card here. Also, something that I want to talk about is, before I started this reading, I asked Spirit which crystal might be good for Aries to work with in the month of April, and they said it would be pyrite. So this is my chunk of pyrite that I have here that I work with for my clients and during readings. Okay, so yeah, some of you definitely either just took a class or you're thinking about taking a class. This is the number 35 card. It's called Education. And I love that little fairy being that is in front of that book. Very magical. Okay, so I'm actually going to read from the book here just a little bit. It says, life is filled with lessons. Be teachable. So if things aren't going the way you wanted them to, take it as a lesson. What can I learn from this? And then move forward and do things differently the next time, okay? It says, wisdom comes from participating in life, not just reading about it. This card suggests that you might not have enough knowledge about what you seek, the direction to take, your circumstances, or the nature of your inquiry. Important information is coming. Now is the time to go to school. Ask a person who might know more than you do, or find a teacher or a course of study so that you can more clearly understand what the next right action must be. Sometimes life unexpectedly sends you an unfamiliar school, and you must learn by experience. Now is a time to be teachable, open to changing your preconceived notions. Be a student and be willing to state the most powerful mantra of all, I don't know yet. Awesome. I love that message for you. And I'm going to finish off the reading with a card from the Deep, Dark, and Dangerous Oracle, because this deck just seems like an Aries deck. I just love it. Okay. One last message for Aries. Oh, geez. We have lots of cards coming out. Okay. I'll just make this quick. Number 40, Sphinx, gratification. 38. Oh, I don't even know how to say it. Focus is the message for that. Keep your eyes set on the prize. You're going to find a lot of gratification through following what your heart is telling you to do rather than what other people are telling you to do. Hell, acceptance. And this is number 6. I think that there's going to be important connections, community connections that you're going to be finding. You're going to be finding acceptance in a certain community. And then number 21, illumination, Hecate. All right, I love that for you. There's something coming to light. You're really getting motivated, creative, energized, beautiful red energy that I've been feeling throughout the reading. So yeah, if you're looking for a personal reading, you can schedule on crystallizewithkate.com. Otherwise, happy birthday, Aries, and I hope that you have a beautiful month ahead.